everybody, it's Jen. I am here to update you guys on my Project Pan 20 in 2020. So I'm really excited about this because of course you know from my last update I have finished a couple of products, but it is May 1st. I think it's May 2nd actually today. So I did actually weigh, I'm weighing my stuff now, which is different, but I've weighed everything yesterday, so this is actually weights from yesterday. So I'm going to start off with the update for my MAC Prep and Prime setting powder. And I will still mark some of the things, but it's incredibly hard for me to get some of these things marked properly. So to give you guys a better view, I'm actually going to weigh my stuff and show you the weights of the products, which it does actually include the weight of the packaging. So it's not 100% exact, but it'll at least show that I'm using the product. So hopefully that helps. So this one, I eventually, I'd started here with that silver line and now I'm at the gold line. So I have used quite a bit. I think it's been 2 weeks or so, I want to say. So I have actually used quite a bit, and I'm liking this product a lot, but I'm not loving loose powder. So I'm going to continue to give this a go and see how I do in the future. The second thing I have is my NARS concealer in the shade Vanilla Light 2. Actually, I'll show you this first. Oops. I'll get this eventually, you guys. Just bear with me. I'm doing this on my phone, so I'm not editing it. So this is the concealer. I did take the stopper out last time, and I hope you can see it's just about empty. It's almost clear. You can't really get anything off the side. So I think I may call this done. I hope you can see that. There's really nothing left, and I've put it on its side. I used it today, I think, for its final bow, but when I scrape the sides, there's nothing left. So I'm going to consider this done, and I will be replacing this with my Naked Skin little sample-y type concealer from Urban Decay in medium light neutral. So I think it's relatively the same shade. I'm just going to check that out right now, actually. I haven't weighed this, so I'll weigh this after I'm done here. Ooh, that's a really nice match for my, well, for my hand skin anyway. But I'll just match the two together. So this is substantially darker. So the top one is the Urban Decay one, the bottom one is the vanilla one. If I decide to change my mind on my replacement product, it would only be, I'll show you, it would either be, oh, you know what I could use actually? I have a bunch of different things I can use. I could use this, but that's really for summer, so I might wait actually to put that in a month or two. But I have my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter, and then I have two NYX ones. So the darker one I probably wouldn't put in because otherwise I could just put that other one in. But I do have the shade CW02, and that's the NYX HD Concealer Photogenic. And then this is the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Light Boost, and it's the yellow one. So I would probably use one of these. I'm actually leaning toward the MAC one because I think I've had this longer. So I'm gonna actually do that now. I will put the MAC one in place of the NARS one. So this is now empty, so yay! Very excited about that. And then I have my, let's see, Elizabeth and James roller. So I haven't been telling you the grams. So let's see, the powder is at 36 grams, the NARS concealer was at 14 grams, and the roller's at 47 grams. Now keep that in mind that it has the packaging as well weight, but oh god, this stuff, oh god, this is so good. I wish Sephora still sold this. It's breaking my heart that they don't have this anymore. But I'm only using this every so often because I don't want to run out of it, which sounds stupid because I'm panning it, but it's because it's older. But yeah, I love it, and I'm probably gonna have to hunt it down somewhere. Then I have my Kat Von D eyeliner in the shade Immortal Love. I've only used this a handful of times. I didn't measure it, but it's currently at 3 grams. So excuse me, I apologize. This is just a nice brown eyeliner, and I'm going to use that up. I think I got this in a palette if I'm not mistaken, because I never bought any of her eyeliners. So I just want to use this up, and it's nice just to throw on the eyelash or on my eye and then like buff it out. So I will definitely continue to use that a little bit. I have a lip liner in NYX Natural. Now, I do have to apologize to you guys today because for some reason my train of thought is all over the place. I have so much going on, even though like life is sort of different right now. I feel like I have a lot going on and my mind is just unsettled. So if you hear me saying and stuff a lot, I'm really trying to get my train of thought and I apologize. So this is the NYX Natural Lip Pencil and it just looks like that beside the eyeliner. Really pretty. I haven't used it a lot because I'm actually trying to use up spice first, but I will use this a little bit more because I feel like I tend to go to just one thing and focus on one thing. Why do I have multiple lip pencils and if I'm just going to use one? So I am going to use this more, and this is at also 3 grams, which is really strange because the other one was at 3 grams and it was way smaller. So I guess the product for the eye pencil is a lot more dense. And then I have my Jordana lip pencil in Cabernet. Now this was brand spanking new. I think I used it once or twice. And I have used it pretty like a lot because I think it was like up to here before. So I actually used quite a bit of it and I weighed it in at 5 grams, packaging considered. So this one is actually getting a lot of love. I did put it under my Lippy Today, which I will talk to you about shortly. But yes, I'm actually getting a good amount of use out of that. The Bobbi Brown lipstick in, let's see, Neutral Rose. Yeah, so it's a little sample. I'm trying to use up things that I feel like I still would enjoy because lately I've been realizing like if I'm not enjoying it, why use it? I have so much stuff. And so I use this a little bit, but it's still basically brand new. Like it's like maybe I've used it like 2-3 times, but I feel like once I do actually start using this, it'll go really fast because it's a very soft lipstick. So that's something I think I'll use up rather quickly. And then I have the MAC Lip Kind of Sexy. So the lipstick, I just wrote lip down. And this is in this shade here. So I've used a lot. So if you see the top or the bottom part of the tape is where I last measured. And this is where I'm at now at the bottom of this tape. So if I put this here, hopefully you can see I've used a substantial amount, like a substantial amount difference. So you can see the little dot there. That's where I pressed it into the top. So that's the bottom of the tape. And that's like just so I can peel it off later so I can back to MAC it when I'm done. This is a really nice shade. I'm just finding that I like deeper lipstick more. And so I'm trying to use up a lot more of my neutrals. And if I were to use a neutral, it would be one more like this, more of like a mauvey, like deeper neutral, not such an orangey lighter neutral. So the next thing I have is the MAC Pigment in Vanilla. I have barely used this, but I have used it. So I do have a substantial amount left, but I also still have quite a few months of the year left. So I'm hoping I can use this up in the next couple months. And then I have the Museum Bronze Pigment. I haven't even opened this. So I'm not really sure this is even going to get any love in the next month, but we'll see. Hasn't yet. And then I used my MAC foundation. I forgot to grab that. So I have actually used it a couple of times, but it's full. Like it's really full. I mean, you can't tell. It's like pretty much full to the top. I've used it maybe 4 or 5 times in the last few weeks. And it's at now, let's see, the foundation is at 124 grams. The pigments were at Vanilla was 9 and Museum Bronze was 13. So I will update you on my next one. I'll let you know what it was at and what it is at, but I have only used this like a handful of times. My eyeshadow in Soft Brown, I've actually gotten quite a bit of use of this, but it's almost on its way out anyway, so there's just the stuff around the edge. This center pan is just like nothing. It's like drying on there, but it's just a little bit on the outside. And then I have my MAC Essential Oil, and this was at right underneath where it said Prep and Prime, and now it's there. So I have actually used quite a bit. And I'm really happy with that progress because it was something that I wasn't using. I was forgetting about, and now I'm actually remembering to use it. So I'm happy with that. And that came in at So oh, I didn't even weigh that. I didn't bother because I can sort of mark it by the writing on the bottle. And then so Fix Plus, I'm really happy with the use of this, but it's like making me sad because I used it up so fast. This is where I ended previously, and then this is where I'm at now. So right at that separation between the ingredients list or whatever that is, you can see there's a little gold dot there. I did mark it, and now I just have that much to use, and it will not take me long to use that at all. I use this every single day, multiple times a day sometimes, and it came in at 72 grams. So the MAC Yellow Pigment, I have been loving, actually. I've used it quite a few times and I've been really enjoying it. I'm finding that it lasts a lot longer on the lid than some of my eyeshadows that I have. It's really pretty, and it's got like a tiny bit of a sheen to it, or a shine, I should say, not a sheen, it's a shine. So it's like more of a satin than a matte shade. It's really nice. And then I have the Antique Green Pigment. So I'm at odds with this one right now, and I feel like it's because I'm not sure I'm going to continue using this one. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like stupid pretty. It's so gorgeous. I'll just show you what it looks like. But I mean, just because it's pretty doesn't mean, oh, that's not even a really good swatch. I'll see if I can make it darker, but I've been wearing it all over my lid, sometimes underneath another eyeliner, like one of my old Urban Decay eyeliners, which is nice because then I'm getting use out of it and something else. But my eyes are pretty much a similar shade to the eyeshadow, and I feel like I don't enjoy the way that looks. It doesn't have impact. It doesn't make me like feel pretty when I wear it. I almost feel like it's not enjoyable. So even though it's just a tiny little pigment, I think I'm gonna remove this and choose something else. So I don't know that I have anything in front of me that I want to add in here just yet, but I will think about that, and then I will let you guys know. I know that sucks. I might even put it in the description box below when I decide what I want to use in lieu of. I wish I had picked something out before this, but I haven't, and I apologize, but yeah, I'm just not enjoying this. Like, even you can tell my whole demeanor just changed in talking about this thing, because I'm really excited about the progress I'm making, and I did use this a lot. There was a lot of pigment in here, and you can see in the side that I've used a substantial amount, but it's just not worth it to me to use something that I'm not enjoying when I just bought like 10 palettes. Why would I use this and waste all that time? It's just, it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to add something else in its place. I'm trying to look for something on my vanity really quickly just to throw in, but I'll figure it out and I'll put it in the description box below. So the next thing that I have is the MAC Lip Liner Pencil in Spice. This is almost gone. Like, I mean, it still has a substantial amount left. It's probably the size of my ring finger, but this will probably be gone, I'm hoping, by the next update, because I will use the crap out of this. Like, it doesn't take me long to go through lip pencils. And then I have a Sephora lip cream in the shade number 14. I don't know the name. If I remember it, I'll put it up here, but otherwise it's just the shade 14, and it looks like this, and it's what I'm wearing today. This makes me happy because I can wear it with my new eyeshadow palettes. This was the Urban Decay Dark Cherry, or is it Dark Cherry or just Cherry? The Urban Decay Naked Cherry. I can't remember. So I used that today for the first time, and I absolutely love the look. I think it's so pretty. I hope you can see that. And I like the lipstick. I think it looks really nice together. So this is something that makes me happy. So I'm going to use that. This actually has, let's see how much, 5 mils, and the other product that I initially had in here I think had only 4 mils, but it looked like this big, like it looked huge. But I'm going to use this because I really enjoy that. So that came in at 15 grams. And then I have the MAC highlighter in Soft and Gentle. You guys, I'm not super loving this. I'm using some other highlighters that I have in my Shop My Stash. This is what it looks like. This is the progress. You can kind of see a little bump starting like right over here. So I am absolutely, definitely getting use out of it. but it's not like, oh my gosh, like I have to have it in here. Like I'm not, it doesn't excite me. Let's just put it that way. And then I have my Wet n Wild Brow Mascara. This I think is a new item. I just thrown this in, and I think it's because I used something else up and I had to replace it with some other things. So this just got in right now. Like this just got in. I have it in my eyebrows today with some of my paint pot from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then this is at 13 grams. So it's like basically brand new. I'm going to use this sucker up. And the last new thing I have is my MAC Charged Water. This is a new entry. I can't remember which one I put in place of this. I think it's I can't remember. I don't know why I have this in here. Maybe this is in lieu of the antique green. I'll have to count my items again because now I'm confused. But so this is the Mineralized Charged Water Charcoal Spray. So you use this to set after you're done your makeup, or you can use this after you wash your face and before you moisturize. So I have a lot of charcoal facial cleansers and things like that I use. So I absolutely wanted to try this. It's brand spanking new, never even been used before. So I'm going to put that in this collection right now. So that's everything that I have for my project pan today. I know this is a little bit odd, and I've just been starting to get back into panning and figuring out how I want to show you guys my progress. I might throw in pictures down the road. That might be something that I could do to show you guys my progress, but I do like marking things. And I actually will see, I think this weighing things might be a good idea, because then it'll show me exactly how much that I'm using without, like, you know, having to put thousands of pictures in here. But that doesn't bother me either, putting pictures and stuff for you guys. Whatever you feel, just let me know what you think down below, what you would like to see. But I think the weighing thing, I'm going to try that for a little while. So that's everything I have. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys again later. Bye!